Hello everyone, good evening and welcome to the stream. I hope you can hear me. Would be great if you could let me know if everything works, because I have a little different setup today as I am streaming from home. Perfect. Thanks for confirming. Welcome everyone. I hope you had a great week all together. You maybe can still hear it. I'm a little sick since Monday, but I still thought, even though my voice isn't the best, I want to play some Planet Coaster because I didn't play the game since my last live stream, which is already 1.5 months ago. And life has been so busy and I wasn't able to do anything in game. So yeah, we are here today and I actually got a little plan already because last Thursday, not yesterday, the week before, we got the anniversary update and we got the shooting ride. And as this particular ride here was intended to be a trackless dark ride, but I never finished actually. I just thought, why not take this now and rebuild it as an interactive shooting ride. So this is basically what we are going to do today. It is also the first time that I worked with the billboards. I started with this whole build back when the custom media and billboards have been added to the game. So yeah, we definitely need to find out how we can do this best to not kill everything in here. But I think, first of all, let's close this one. I also have to get used again to the overall shortcuts and everything, because I played so much Jurassic World Evolution the last couple of days. And the key bindings are quite different when it comes to building. So let's go for... But first of all, how are you all doing? Are you ready for the weekend? Now let's see if we can place this one in here. We need, I think, this one. Yeah, perfect. I think this could work quite well already. Can we just shorten this? Perfect. That's actually easier than I thought it would be. So perfect. The basic setup is already done. The most important things, the stations are in. So now let's take a look. I think as the track is overall a little thinner, we have maybe more possibilities to curve around the pathing. I definitely want to have this loop again. So let's now take a look. I can only agree on this, Anna. Weekend is always great. Okay, we absolutely do not see anything in here. Maybe, can we shorten this a little bit to 4? And then maybe we should go like this, and then to this, and back 90 degree. As the track is a lot thinner, we can make much tighter curves. So I think it would be great to just have a little more action here. Anna, do you have any weekend plans, anything nice planned to do with your free time? Basically, maybe we go around this way. Oh, that sounds great. I actually have never played Anno. No part of the whole franchise. So I'm absolutely a noob when it comes to this game. But sounds like a great plan. Maybe we can go like this. Yeah, I think this is much better. Now the whole ride makes even more sense, because I was not really happy with the overall idea behind it. Because actually what I initially wanted to do was a shooting ride, but we didn't have this one in game. So I think we will make 2 additional turns here. Let's go to this direction, straight down here, and then turning very tight around here. Is it how, or to which game can you actually compare it? I have absolutely no clue what it's about. Is it something like Manor Lords or Age of Empires, or with what could you, the closest possible to compare? Sorry for that noob question. So this turn isn't that attractive. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. We can smooth that out. So basically, I don't want to go into these western buildings, because actually the main hall is just here. And then we definitely need to decide how we will turn this one. So first of all, we control the pitch. No, we don't want to control the pitch. We want to control this one, I think. Okay, this is always confusing. So basically this should be... Can we type in here? No, we can't. Okay. Then I can better imagine what it's all about. I mean, I know that you are settling down and yeah, like it's a city builder somehow, but now I have a better understanding. Ah, great. Yeah, with the complex production chains, I immediately thought of Transport Fever because it's also somehow a city builder, but more focused on the overall approach of supply chains. Hello, Wedir Mister. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for your support then when... as you're a long time watcher, that's happy to see. I'm happy to... Sorry, I'm I'm a little confused in my head already. Everything is a little different today and I'm still a little dizzy. So I hope you all don't mind too much. So basically, maybe we should turn around into this direction and shoot against some... Yeah, I think this one could be perfect. And then for this one, we will just go into this direction. Thanks so much. Yeah, it's just the early beginning. We just retracked everything because we had this trackless ride in before, but I wanted to go with the shooting ride. So maybe we can start a test already to see how it all turns out. That it's not going too crazy. Yeah, but I think this looks already fine. Turning around to this direction and people can shoot here. Going into this direction, perfect. And then directly onto this building. So I think this works quite well, but here I would like to already change the direction again to 0. And I think this should also be like this. And then this one should go in a complete different direction. Maybe this gets a little rough in here, but I would really like to see how it all... So are you flipping now around 60 to 400? No, that's too wild. $105. Yeah, we need to take a look at how it all turns out. So this one, oops. Minus 90 degrees, and then this one is definitely 0 into this direction. And this should be basically turning around. Oh gosh. Yeah, perfect. So this will turn around, and here we should already do this direction again. And then we have perfect into the grand finale. So let's see how this all turns out. Maybe we just give it a ride to see how it all spins around. But I think it could work already in a best case. Hello Ryan, welcome back to the stream. Haven't seen you in a long time. Yeah, this will definitely be a dark ride once it's finished. I don't think we will manage it all today, but that's the main goal, actually. Yeah, I think it's not too wild. I wasn't 100% sure how all my settings for turning around will work out. But it looks like it works quite well. Yeah, so let's go for 6 cars. I think so, yes. I think when you were last time here, we have been building this coaster, but this coaster actually has changed during the last stream again, because I wanted like a much larger layout. And I think I also changed my mind a bit with the new possibilities, as we have the invisible paths and everything. I wanted to create this bridge and everything. So yeah, I changed a lot here, but I'm quite happy how it all turned out, and it's now coming along here. So this park is completely in an overhaul mode at the moment. And especially this one was in here before, but as we now have the shooting ride, I just wanted to make something interactive, actually. So that's just a quick roundup of what we've been doing so far, or what my plans for today are. So I think, how should we start? Maybe I think this could be a perfect spot to also animated pieces, targets. So explosive up to down. Fetch scenery, and there should be the possibility to sorry, I really need to get used to the game again. Been too long. So basically, if we add this one just here, yeah, perfect. I think that's the way we want this target to appear. Maybe we can duplicate this one into other areas as well. Can we just... Oh yeah, this might work out. Maybe let's just hide some of them here. And yeah, we definitely need to create a story, but that's something for another day. Today we will just try out some things. Have you already played with the shooting right since it has been released last week, or didn't you have time yet? Okay, maybe this is a little too high. Maybe let's go for this one. And then also place one here. I know what you mean, Adrian. I didn't have the time as well. I'm really hoping for... I mean, I really enjoy the sorcery pack and everything, but I didn't have enough time to play a lot with it. And at the moment, I'm just, trying to figure out what else I could build and prepare for my channel. But I'm really looking forward to hopefully any kind of announcement for... Okay, these are too low. For like a December update or anything like this. I'm hoping that we are back in this 3-month rotation with new stuff. So basically, what the hell is going on? Okay, so now how can we? We need scenery props. And now we can go for like this. Is this high enough? Yes, perfect. Okay. Okay. We will take a look at the animation and the loops and everything a little later. Now I definitely want to plan out a little bit. So maybe we just use our trick to paint in something in here. Maybe let's go for hardness 100 and this one. So I think it would be great if we would have another building here that is covering everything. Like here, like another Western building, maybe with some windows that you can shoot through, with some hidden targets inside the building. And then we definitely need like multiple buildings here. This should be like a full facade. And here as well. In which direction? You're shooting here and then you're turning around. So basically here needs to be our final scene. Okay, great. I mean, as the train is here, this could be something like a train station or something into this direction. And then we will just simply put lots of decoration in here, like foliage and everything. So let's quickly filter scenery theme and then let's go for the Western thingy. I think it would make sense to go with classic brick wall. So this could be an extension of this whole, like, yeah. Why not? I would love to hear, as I'm thinking a lot about the future of Planet Coaster 2, what are you thinking we can expect, hopefully in December or before the end of this year? Because Frontier actually already told publicly that they are looking forward to release new stuff this year and beyond. So I'm quite sure there is something going to happen this year already. But what are your expectations? Because I'm thinking a lot about the weather improvement and about snow as it's winter approaching. Okay, so now I'm not sure with this one. So maybe we just put this a little further down here, and I don't think this works out well. We then just need, is this the right one? Yeah, perfect. Yeah, snow pieces and maybe an ice rock set would be great, but I really, really hope that we get proper snow, like a full overhaul of the weather system. Because snow is in Jurassic World Evolution 3, snow is in Planet Zoo, and I cannot imagine that they are not able to do this or didn't have planned it. I think it wasn't just ready for release, so they left it out. And that's why the overall weather season thingy looks so unready, or seems to be unready. So basically we need some windows in here. So this should be the space where we have the windows. And then what is the actual direction? So maybe this thing is, yeah, let's try. Oh yeah, this could work out. So we do need some proper windows. So let's go for some glass. How about this one? No, if we want to meet the targets, we do not have glass in front of them. Ryan, if you think of fake snow, do you think it will be something like special effects, like these SFX pieces? Or how do you imagine them to put it in game? I think I'm a little worried that people could be very disappointed and maybe also upset about it. I remember that Rudy became very vocal about the weather system, and he also was at Frontier's office, and I think they have definitely spoken. Just that's just my opinion. I have no confirmation about this, but I think as they gave lots of feedback, and I also did via email that I would love to see a proper snow in the game, actually, but I absolutely have no clue if they are even able to do something like this. So, maybe we should just go like this one. And then also go for this one. Yes, in Planet Zoo it has much more of an impact as it's also staying warm inside of buildings. So you have like a heating system and a cooling down system as well. So there would definitely need to be a lot added to the game. But as rain also has no impact, I think if Frontier really wants to do it right, they would need to add any kind of impact. And this would be where snow needs to be implemented, like having an impact on water rights, as in real life, water rights wouldn't be open in winter, and that you need to heat up like buildings indoor with some heater elements or something. I just thought it's possible because they already did that with Planet Zoo, so they know how to do it. And I really wondered because I actually expected that for Planet Coaster 2 already, that it would be in the base game because they already done it with Planet Zoo. But yeah, I have no clue what brought them to the decision to not include something like heater or ACs or something to cool down indoors. And I actually don't know, maybe we can take a look at it, how the rain behaves. But in Planet Zoo, the rain is also dropping from this, the roofs and everything. But we can quickly check that out because I'm wondering how it actually works. So at least we are seeing some rain effects on the roofs, but it's not dripping down. Because in Planet Zoo, you could already see how it is all falling from the roofs and everything. But it at least looks like, if you take a look here, the overall textures are getting wet and everything. So there is definitely already been some work to map weather textures on scenery pieces. So this could be just be replaced with like snow, for example. I'm not really sure about that. I hope we find out soon, to be honest. Let's get rid of this rain. And I also don't want wind. Oh yeah, if your boss is also named after Rudy, then I can understand what you mean. So basically, I'm so bad at this, placing targets. Of course, I also want to tell a little story, but when there is no story, it's hard to tell one, but who cares? We are just going to have some fun today, so it doesn't matter. And again, sorry for my voice, for those of you who have just joined. I'm actually sick and I still wanted to do the stream today because I already announced it and I really needed to get some distraction from only laying around and hanging in front of the TV. Yeah, I know what you mean. I also want to see more DLCs. I'm always impatient when it comes to new stuff, and I could, or I at least would buy a DLC every month, to be honest, or every 2 months. So yeah, I exactly know what you mean. Thank you, Timothy. I really hope I'm fit again very soon, but let's see. My voice is a lot better. 2 days ago, I wasn't even able to talk, and I kind of like this grungy vibe now. So, and I can at least sit in front of a computer and play some video games. This wasn't possible 2 days ago because I couldn't concentrate on anything, literally. So, yeah. Let's go and see. We need some more Western pieces. I'm also wondering if we could hopefully or maybe see some hotels back. I remember a post on Twitter or X from Stan that he was talking about the silence of Frontier. And Frontier was posting some images and workshop items and everything. And Nerd Shasho was commenting down below this post that if you know what they could be teasing with their posts, you definitely see what they're teasing about. And then the only thing I thought about was like that they did post like 1 or 2 hotel builds. So I was wondering, also with the Western theme, when it got added, they also placed down a hotel. So I'm wondering if maybe hotels could be the next feature that is added to the game. Yeah, I hate it with the noise. I got my nose spray and I'm already addicted again. So it's just so good and relieving. I won't be able to live without it for months now. And yes, I know I should only use it for a week, but I don't care. I'm a grown-up. I can make my own decisions. So basically, maybe we should just go down with this again a bit and with this as well. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I think I sound like a porn star from the 70s. Yeah, I also don't expect something very Christmassy. Maybe some festive scenery items in a free update, but not too much. But I don't expect something in particular matching the overall theme. And I was quite happy with the Sorcery Pack not being a spooky DLC 2.0. But yeah. I hate the times when we absolutely do not know anything because it's so hard to tell what could be next. So maybe if I have some ideas in my mind, but I cannot really get it all together. So I'm looking for the yellow wooden piece. How is it called? I always forget. It's this tiny yellow hoarding. Those are the ones I'm looking for. Yes, perfect. So basically, this needs to be placed here. And let's go for a very dark, nearly black. I try to be funny sometimes with my porn star jokes, but well, at least one person is laughing. Thanks, Anna. Gosh. I have to place so many check marks when putting on videos and everything about advertising and everything. So I'm always not sure what I can say and what I cannot say, but I think nobody will complain, hopefully. Yes, the hotels, they also need an overhaul. I thought a lot about how they could implement it and thought about like we had those exhibits and walkthrough exhibits in Planet Zoo, and I imagined how they could literally use the same technique because there were, I don't know if any one of you has played Planet Zoo, but there have been like toggles for the interior, and if you would have like 3 different room sizes and you then could select between up to 9 different interior items to switch on and off, and also maybe change the texture and the coloring with a recolor option or anything like this, then you could already use this as rooms and then have like a lobby that is connected to those rooms. There are definitely ways to do it with the techniques they used in the previous games, but I'm not really sure, because they did really greatly implement the restaurants and the souvenir shops, and much better than in the first Planet Zoo game. So maybe we can still add a window up in here. Glass panel. We need a small one, but I think we do not have a small one. So this is the smallest one. Oops. But we can scale it to 50%. I think this could be fine. Turn it around. I have absolutely no clue if you can imagine what I'm talking about with Planet Zoo. Okay, so we cannot go smaller. That's fine, I guess. The only thing I'm not really happy about is the intensity. So we should go for like, no, I think I want 35. 30. Okay, perfect. Timothy, are you asking if I am planning to make a video about features for Planet Zoo 2? If I understand correctly. I thought definitely about covering the new game on my channel as well. So I started thinking about what could be in Planet Zoo 2, but I'm still very busy with Jurassic World Evolution 3 and Planet Coaster 2, so I think I will start with something for Planet Zoo in January, but there's definitely something to come. So, and if we can now... Yeah, it would be very micromanagement kind of thingy. So I'm not sure. They definitely need to nail it to keep it handy for those who are not too in love with details, and all the crazy builders will of course build their own stuff and decorate everything as they want. So do we have any curtains in the game? Yes, we have, but those are not the most beautiful ones. They actually look kind of weird. Yeah, but maybe it can work out if we... Oops. I'm a little too fast with clicking today. But what could be a great Western color? Orange? And let's go for a dark. So if we go with this, is orange the right color? I'm not sure. Green? What's a typical Western color? Maybe gray, beige. Beige could be. Yeah. A very warm. Yeah, maybe let's go with this one. Yeah, dirty beige. This absolutely meets my 70s porn star. Could be my name, Dirty Beige. Oh gosh. Where are things going today? I think everyone needs an artist name, so this is my new one, Dirty Beige. Sorry, that's really funny. At least for me, personally. Oh yeah, bullet holes in the fabrics. Let's find out how we do this. So did I grab all the pieces? I have no clue, hopefully. Yeah, it looks like we got all the pieces. And now let's turn around, turn around. Yeah, I'm back with the 80s. So, how about this one? I think it looks quite okay. Maybe this should be a little more up to just not have these weird round eggs. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I'm not sure. I definitely wanted to see that musical, but I just found out that it isn't playing anymore here in Germany. It's currently in Vienna. So, yeah, who knows if I will ever enjoy it. But I was at Moulin Rouge last week or 2 weeks ago already, and it was amazing here in Cologne. But I won't start singing in the stream today, so don't be afraid. You all do not deserve that pain. I hope so, because I really would love to see it. I just realized that I love real life musicals, not just the movies. So I'm looking for new stuff to explore. Yeah, this could work out. Does anybody think that the old entertainers like Miss Ellie and the princess from the fairy tale set and everything will return? I actually expected them for the anniversary update, but I was wrong. So I'm still hoping they might make a return in the future, but I'm not sure. I can understand that the Frontier team doesn't want to only work on getting old stuff in. They also want to make advantage of the new system and everything. So basically, this actually turned out a lot better than I thought it would. So if we now also cover the floor with some wood, that it doesn't look that weird. Wood and floor. We just, okay, let's go for this one. I cannot handle this. Okay, 20 times is definitely an answer or a lot. So, but I won't judge because I was at a Lady Gaga concert this week 3 times in 1 week. So who am I to judge? Because I love to enjoy things you love multiple times. I mean, if you have a favorite dish, you also eat it more than once. So why not watch a show you like more than once? Yeah, perfect. And now, do we have a piano or something? I think so, we have. Yes, and there it is. So let's put this in just for the overall vibe. Yeah, perfect. That's how I wanted it to look like. And then for the overall, as it's going to be dark in here, we definitely need some light. And we should go for this one and just put it there. And then we will have like a, yeah, bluish tone, make it look a little more mysterious. Perfect. We cannot see this yet, but I think in the end, don't know if we change to nighttime. Yeah, this is what I wanted it to look like a nice bluish. Great. That's exactly what I wanted. So, yeah, let's see what we can else build here. Oh, Füssen. A friend of mine lives in Füssen, so yeah, it's a long trip, to be honest, for me. But well, nobody knows what the future will bring. Timothy, where are you from? Would love to hear a little more about you joining the stream. So maybe... Oh, that's nice. So it's, are you 6 hours behind? So it's 4 in the afternoon or 7 hours? I'm not 100% sure, but it seems like you are enjoying your afternoon with some Planet Coaster fun here on my channel. Ah, perfect. I'm not as stupid as I sometimes think. At least I know the time zones from some places of the world. It's always great to see people from around the world in here. Did you play Planet Coaster a lot lately? Oh yeah, I'm not 100% sure if I'm the best to get some inspiration for the target rides, but I'll do my best. Please don't be disappointed. It's actually my first time ever building something like this. I didn't play with it in Planet Coaster 1. It was just very late. I think it was brought into the game with the Ghostbusters DLC, and then we also got the non-themed version as a free update. But that was already the time when I wasn't too addicted to the game anymore, because I was missing a lot. But yeah, let's see. Playing it more than you should is always the perfect way to do it. I don't know, maybe just a funny side story, but I don't know if you or some of you know Pixel Wes. He is known for his pixel builds in Planet Coaster. I actually watch his videos since the first game. I think it was, I think I saw the first video of him like 8 years ago or so. And I was able to meet him on Sunday. We texted a lot the last couple of months since I became a creator, and then he asked me if I would like to join him to the Lady Gaga concert. So we went to the concert in Amsterdam on Sunday, and we had a really, really great time. And it was actually quite crazy to meet something from the internet and another creator, because we were able to chat so much about Planet Coaster. And this was a really, really fun experience. If you don't know him, please check out his channel. He's an amazing builder. I was really excited to meet him because I also had a little fanboy moment, because I watched his videos for such a long time and I loved what he's always been doing. So I was quite nervous to meet him. And he was so nice, because he gave me, in one of my next streams, I will definitely show it because I already have it at my streaming room, but he gave me a little poster with the Planet Ghoster from the Spooky Pack from the first game, with all the original signatures of the old community management team and some of the devs. This was so cool and such a surprise. I'm super happy that I got this, and I will definitely drop it or hang it onto my wall. So now let's see. Whoops. Oh gosh, sometimes I just hit the wrong button. Yes, please. Definitely do that. Usually I have my streaming room where everything is a little bit more organized and I have a bigger display and everything. That's why I'm also a little wonky today while building, because my mouse behaves a little different than usually, but I try to get used to it. Which kind of ride or coaster or whatever do you guys miss or want the most for Planet Coaster 2? I definitely have a wish list, but I would love to hear what you all are thinking about. I also have a wish list for a December DLC. I'm sorry. That occasionally happens. Yeah, I think this could work out quite well. And we need some fencing around here. And hello everyone to them who has just joined the stream. Welcome. I hope your day is good so far, depending on where You are in the world. I want the freefall tower from PC1. Oh yeah. I got really high hopes that the adjustable heights will be back very soon. But I don't know anything about it. So I'm just speculating. But this is something really highly requested. And I think it will be back. Okay, maybe we should just continue this thing over here. Yeah, perfect. This works out great. Honestly, there's plenty of variety of rides in the game to keep me busy for a moment. I would love to see enhancements to trigger system, whether into simulation. Yeah, I fully agree. When it comes to rides, I want a proper powered coaster and a Max Striker coaster and a single rail coaster. Okay, there are definitely more than 3 rides I would love to see, but I know we won't get them all at once, so I need to practice being patient. But weather is also very high on my list for some enhancements. Well, I think overall this could become a really great ride, in my opinion. But yeah, let's wait and see. I think I definitely want to block the view, but maybe we are going for some foliage in here. Scenery. Nope. Cactus. Whenever I am building with the Western theme, I have to remember about our trip to Portaventura earlier this year, because when we were there, we slept at the Western hotel, the themed hotel there, and we got some free entry tickets because it's included in our Europa Park seasonal or annual pass. And I was so happy to stay there and to experience the park. But yeah, the weather wasn't that nice. And when we arrived at the hotel, my husband just realized that he forgot his MacBook in Barcelona. So after a 1.5 hours ride, we needed to get back to Barcelona to pick up his MacBook again. So the start into this trip was really horrible. But I also have to think of this always because on the day we arrived there, Frontier sent me early access to the Western theme, and I was nearly playing the whole night with the pack and trying everything out because I was so excited to get early access and everything. Yeah, we just had the full day in the car then. But at least we were able to enter the park for the last hour because we arrived and it was quite cold already. But the Uncharted ride there usually has like waiting times between 80 to 100 minutes. And when we arrived there at 20:30 or 8:30 p.m., it was already quite empty at the park and we only needed to wait for 10 minutes. So in the end, it was all good, but we were really, really annoyed. I'm not sure if this type of bush suits in here. Yeah, it's okay. Maybe should we go for some... Oh yeah, forgetting things is always horrible. I usually try not to forget anything, but sometimes it still happens. Does it look good? I'm not sure. Maybe yes. Could work out in the end. Thanks, Timothy. Have a nice evening. Enjoy your dinner later. And see you next time. Thanks so much for your support. But how does it... So if we now... This will definitely not be the last. But... Okay, connect targets. So if we need this one, and then this one, and this one, and these two, and these four. Okay, confirm selection. If we test it now, can we now shoot? Sorry, I never did this. I really hope. I mean, Frontier, you got so many 3D models of animals now. We need a proper animal pack. Okay, it's impossible. Holy. Ah, there you go. Okay, we definitely need to change everything. That doesn't work out. Holy moly. What the hell? Yes. The first one. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, this is way too fast. I'm completely bad at this. Yeah. Okay, we got a score of 20. Yay. This won't work. We need to place them a little different. Yeah, we need a proper animal pack because the models are there. Can you just copy them over, make a big safari pack or something like this with an amazing adventure ride, and I'm all in. Maybe a boat ride as well. That's it. That's all I want. Okay, so can we just, maybe it's going also a little too fast. Yeah, 5 should be enough. Yeah, much better. And then maybe they're also too high. Edit track. So I think this one, and then the question now is the pitch. Is the pitch? Yeah, perfect. So let's go up 12. Yeah, this could already work. And then here we are back to 0. I will be back in just a second. I just need to get something to drink. So we are back. Sorry, I just had to restart the stream. I am actually playing on a virtual machine. I don't know if you have recognized it so far, but I don't have a Windows computer. So I'm playing on a Shadow, which is actually a stream machine like NVIDIA or something like this, but it is basically a real computer in a server center or a data center, and I can stream it from everywhere on my MacBook, and it works quite well. So I don't know if I will ever get a real computer. As long as it works like this, I'm really happy with it. Welcome everyone new to the stream. I hope you have a great day. Weekend is approaching, so maybe we should. Can we just duplicate something? No, this doesn't look. Now we are going for. Oh yeah, maybe still. Did I actually unmute myself? I hope so. Yes, it looks like everything is fine. Yeah, I would also love to have something like this, but then I'm always happy that I can play from everywhere. But I know what you mean. I had a gaming PC for the first game and I loved it, but I had a real gaming room back then. And at the moment, I don't have anything like this. So I'm, just happy that I can play on a sofa with the MacBook on my legs and everything, like a lazy, unhealthy shrimp. Not the best position, to be honest. But who cares? We are all getting older. Everything hurts. We need to something to complain about. So basically, maybe let's also go with this one. Maybe like this. And this. Yeah, actually, I got a feeling like MacBooks are never really overheating. So I hope everything is fine, Ryan. Welcome back. Yeah, MacBooks are never really overheating. But I have something like, below it. So it's not directly on my legs. If it would get warmer, but it's fine. As it's only with the Shadow PC, it's only like a Netflix stream that is like interacting with my mouse and everything. It doesn't even take a lot of power because it's just like watching a video. And this is also great because you can, in battery mode, you can play for like, I don't know, 20 hours or so. until the battery is empty. That's really, really great. I actually haven't thought about it, but I definitely wouldn't say no. So if you have anything that you would like to see in here, yeah, I would definitely be open for it. So what do you have in mind to build? I actually, we had this big Marco Mako SeaWorld Orlando inspired hypercoaster back here, but I deleted it because I was really unhappy. So actually, I'm looking for a bigger ride around this lake. Something like this. Yeah, we are having 2 big coasters. Here's a stand-up surf coaster already. Dark ride is also very welcome because I'm super bad at building dark rides. So feel free, send it over. I will find a spot for it. That's absolutely no problem. I would be happy to have something of you in my park. Can we the colors a little brighter, not too bright, maybe more of a perfect. And then we are going for all a little tight in here, but let's see. Maybe we will end this whole thing in a cave. Like having this one. This could turn out quite well. So let's go for this. And then we should just get everything. Can we? Okay, we need to take care that it all works out. Maybe we are going for this one. This one fits better. smaller. Perfect. So now let's take this one around. I'm also really hoping when it comes to updates that we get some of the existing special track pieces, or some of the existing coasters will also get some special track pieces, because especially for this spinning ride that is also at Phantasialand here in Germany, it has some various special track pieces, and that's something I would really love to see in game. So Frontier, please, please make us happy and add those to the game. Yeah, this could work out very well as the final scene before heading into... So they are coming just back here. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot, but let's keep it open and not making it a full cave. We can still do something like this, but I'm not sure. It should be a little higher. Is it high enough? Yes, we don't want people to be heard. And then we are getting this one ready as well. Yeah, that's true. Head in the rocks does hurt too much. We don't want this. Nope. Please do not align to the surface. Can we just... What has happened here? Why is this ground texture? Yeah. Need to get all this up a little bit. And then we want gravel, desert, and everything in here. Perfect. So now back to the foliage work. Let's see how this all works out. I also would love to see more foliage in the game. There is already a lot, but I love the foliage of Planet Zoo so much, and I really would like to get even more variants of things, especially when it comes to bushes and trees. So as the sorcery pack hasn't added a lot to the game foliage wise, I really hope that the next DLC or the next tree update, it somehow also got very usual that the free update for Planet Zoo also brought in some foliage pieces always, like 3 or 4 trees per free update. I would really love to see this in the game as well. Let's make some dead bushes that give us a vibe of it's dangerous in here. Do not move beyond this point. But of course we do, and we will get in danger. But that's just how people behave. Amazing. Well, it could be much worse. We are starting in a little city, going around through this don't know how I should call it. Then we are passing by a train. And then we are heading directly into the desert. Boom. What a great storyline. Oh yeah, snakes or crows or I don't know, horses for our cowboys. So many possible animals that could be useful here. And I'm definitely not the type of guy who builds like, there are crazy people out there who build like literally everything with art shapes, like art shaped horses, art shaped snakes, art shaped whatever. But I actually don't like that too much. I'm super impressed by people who do this, but I don't like it too much, so I wouldn't do it on my own. It always looks really great, but yeah, I don't see me making art-shaped horses next to my cowboys. It's just too fiddly. I'm too impatient for that. So, and I think I would never be happy with the final result. So I just leave it as it is. So stick to, nope. Line through surface. Yes, that's what I wanted. And then G. Yeah, that's true. It would be the most, the horse with the most pieces ever. And it would still look like crap. So I'm not here for it. But okay. We will get over it. And now let's go with some... I think this one could already... Nope. I want the Western one. Western bricks. Classic brick wall. Is there anybody here who likes horror movies? I know Christmas time is approaching, but I love bad Santa movies with Santas killing people. No. Oops. That's good to know, Anna. What's your favorite horror movie? I knew you would be in for horror movies. That's amazing. So, can we... Now I want to... Can we just... think this already. Asian ones. Are you thinking of like Asian classic ones like The Grudge or something? Not the American remake. Actually the Ju-on original, or what kinds of Asian horror movies? I also love Spanish horror movies because I always got a feeling as they are taking it a little too far. But then it's just right. It's hitting hard. Oh yeah, the little girl with the dark hair. Those are the most dangerous ones. The Descent, or Descent, is it called like this? Is this the one with the people in the dark cave? I remember I saw it when I was like 14 or 15. I was really freaking out because I would die. I thought I would die. Oh yeah, I remember it. Not too good because I had my eyes closed a lot, but it was very, very good. From a perspective or from a height, this looks a little off. Maybe. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. 50. Oops. Now it looks like I'm drunk. Yeah, much better. What about some of the classics like Scream or Halloween, the good old classics? Oh yeah, The Witch. It was really strange, but I still liked it, to be honest. Mm, but I'm also a big fan of the Conjuring ones. I haven't seen the last one yet. That's definitely on my list. And I'm a big fan of Scream. I cannot tell what it is. Maybe always the twist in the end. Um, I just like movies with a little surprise. And I personally don't have such a big impact from watching horror movies. Some people cannot sleep afterwards, but I'm totally fine. I sleep like a baby after watching horror movies. Maybe I should think about that as well. But my husband is a psychological therapist and he says I'm fine, so I think I'm fine. Oh yeah, Final Destination. I always I'm always scared when I pass um, a big truck with big wooden locks on it on the highway. but I think that's just how it is. I also like the new one, part 6, I think it was, which came out. So basically, I need something different. I am looking for freedom. No, I'm singing again. Sorry for that. Nope. Now I got an earworm. Oh yes. I would never hit the brakes next to a truck like this. I'm always my foot is heavy as a rock to pass them by as quick as I can. Oh yeah, Midsommar. I always wanted to watch it, but every movie that is longer than 1 hour and 50 minutes frightens me already with the length of it, because I'm the guy who tells everybody I'm literally not tired, but as soon as you hit play, I fall asleep. So that's the big issue with me and movies. And that's why I only watch movies shorter than 1 hour and 50 minutes. And even then, I fall asleep. So I think there's no hope for me. This somehow looks like a house for some dwarves, like really small people from a fairy tale. Oh, we tried so many times. Also the extended versions, like the 4-hour ones or 3.5-hour ones. Maybe. I think I saw the first one completely. Then I saw the second one for like an hour and a half. Then slept like 20 to 30 minutes and continued watching. And I was fully back on the third one. So, yeah, it's not the best idea. I have what? No, I haven't seen it. I'm sorry. Well, I'm hoping my coughing isn't too loud. I should mute my microphone before I'm killing all your ears. Leprechaun? How is it called? Or pronounced, not called. Never heard of it. So basically, well, is this too colorful? Maybe we should go for a little different green. Yeah, I like this one better. Okay, this sounds kind of weird. Is it fun? Is it like a horror movie that you mostly laugh about, or is it a serious horror movie? Do we need to mark this stream now as like older than 18? I don't think so. We are not going into the details, so it should be fine. Oh gosh, I hope your boss Rudy isn't watching the stream as well. You never know. Be careful. You never know who's watching. And that sounds creepy again. I'm sorry for that. What are the windows for the second floor? Do we even have windows? Yeah. The second floor is just for small people. But it could also be like a false perspective that it looks a little higher. So let's go with this one. I again have some ghosting in here, but we will fix that later. Okay, is he that old that he doesn't know what YouTube is? This looks like a Western hotel in that you obviously gonna die. But I like the creepy approach. And also with this like haunted hotel room hidden in a desert rock where the killer kobolds are coming into your room. Love that. I really love that. Yeah, I'm fine with it. I mean, it's very difficult to connect a HDMI cable to a laptop because you definitely need to have it the right way round. And with closed eyes, it's really hard to fit it in. You guys are shady. I like that. Has have you like Anna? Have you seen Terrifier? I saw some GIFs and screenshots from it, and it's absolutely nothing I can watch. But it's like how can I say it? It's like an accident. You don't want to see it, but you have to see it. I didn't watch it at all, but I really would like to, just to see how horrible it is and to keep my eyes closed all the time. It terrifies me, but I think that's what it is intended to do. So, oh yeah, some nice hanging things. Mm. And you survived. That's great. I think this would be something I wouldn't really recover from. And that's what I'm afraid of. So, no. What the hell? So my basic concept for this is now more is more, I think. But this is the hotel from the strange person in that village that has too much money and goes crazy with outside decorations, and it's somehow creepy. But do we? Yeah. Yeah. It's just fine. Oh, holy. This is something I would literally would never do. I would never go to a maze or a haunted house or anything, because I think the first person who scares me would scare me to death, and I would just, yeah, fall back, hit my head, and disappear forever. You are also brave. I cannot understand how you do this. Well, let's go for this one. We need a second floor. Oh yeah, I watched Paranormal Activity a lot, and then I had the idea when I was in school, I was like 16 or so, I had the idea to put my MacBook on my desk and turn it into the direction of my bed and record with my webcam the whole night. And it was really, really crazy because there were some shadows where no shadows should have been. And from that time on, I always left the light on because I had the feeling something wasn't right in my room. Yeah, it is a funny clown, very funny for children's not. Yes, this would be my newspaper title story, Mr. Dirty Beige. The porn star from the 70s got killed in an accident at a haunted house in Universal Studios Orlando. That's the way I want to die. No, seriously, I cannot enter a house like this anytime. I'm already afraid around Halloween at Europa Park. I know there are no. Earlier, when I was a kid, there were spooky people roaming around the whole park, but this isn't anymore since Traumatica is there. And they have the whole evening program and everything. But yeah. Oh, Will, we were just making some jokes about the name Dirty Beige, that Dirty Beige, because we were talking about the curtains color. And I just said that Mr. Dirty Beige could be my porn star artist name if I would be one. So we are just making stupid fun. Nothing too major. So things are getting confusing. Hello, everyone. I don't think so. Too much pressure to keep your body in form. That's nothing for me. I like eating too much. I try to become a real YouTube superstar. No, that's also not my approach. I'm just doing YouTube for fun. I enjoy sharing creative things and everything. As I'm just placing down some windows, I would really like to see the window frames without the glossy pieces in there, that we could use the transparent glass pieces and decide whether we want reflecting windows. Yeah, I mean, it's about making your own decisions. And I think it's a job that is really, really hard. And I think everybody who is working in that business should be proud of themselves. And I think nowadays you can do pretty much on your own and decide everything, like with the whole OnlyFans and opportunity and everything. So I think that's a very great addition, direction for the future of it. But it must be a tough business. So I'm absolutely unsure what I should do with this building, but let's place this one here. And maybe go with this one here. Okay, this is definitely too red. Oop. Better. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about streaming on Twitch as well, but I couldn't make it work yet. So we now got the buildings here. And like this could be the entrance. Yeah, maybe that's just right. So if we scenery themes, Western. Are there motive hopper, ender? Are they small? I'm looking for a small, how is it called? Yeah, I'm not sure how it is called. I don't think there is one. Like a mine cart or something like this. Is there a mine cart in the game? Ah yeah, there it is, mine cart. Okay, so the basic idea is to have this one. This should be here. But then we also need some rails. I have seen Smile, Smile 1 and Smile 2. I would definitely say that Smile 1 was better, as usually. I liked Smile 2 as well. How does this work? It's still too big. So, yeah, it's creepy, but you should definitely watch it. It's fun. But be careful, if anybody knows that you have seen it, they might look at you and smile very creepy as soon as they see you. Maybe Adrian, you should just take care of it after Anna has watched the video, that you look at her very creepy when she arrives at the office. I think this would be the absolute right way to make her feel even more creepy. I'm just kidding, of course. But the movie is worth it. I enjoyed it a lot. So maybe we should just wooden pillars. Please take a photo if you smile at Anna when she's arriving at the office. Stand behind the door, and as soon as she opens the door, smile as creepy as possible. That's the right way to do it. I'm all in. To everyone that is new to the channel, feel free to subscribe or join me on my Discord channel server and my socials. I'm on X, Blue Sky, and Instagram. You can find all the socials in my YouTube channel. And yeah, I'm happy to connect with all of you, so feel free to get in touch. I'm always here to chat. I'm looking forward to hearing if Anna screamed at work. Rudy will be very confused, to be honest. Will, where are you from? If you're still here, let me know. Would love to hear where you're from. That's perfect. Please turn on the camera. We all want to see it. Maybe there should be a dark hole. But can we go for the space? Was it space? No, it was galaxy. Black. No. It was definitely a sci-fi piece. Sci-fi. Starfield. That's what I was looking for. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Does it look weird if I place this one here? I just think it fits well to have this dark approach. No, I think it will look good in the end. Because it blocks off the view. Those are sparkling diamonds inside the mine. Oh, now things are getting really serious with Christmas presents. We actually made quite some progress today already. Now we can definitely delete this one. And then we should just go and place the entrance. Is it possible to reconnect it? Yes. Place exit. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, it's connecting up. That's great. And yeah, let's test it again. Maybe I'm better this time, but I don't think so. Oh, I cannot shoot already. I think it would be easier. I'm just too slow. Oh gosh, I'm so bad. But the perspective is much better. I just do not hit any targets. Maybe now. And yes, perfect. 10 points. Sushi is always a good choice, but only if it's served with a creepy smile. How bad can someone be? Holy. Yeah, 20 points. 20 points go to Mr. Simside. Yeah, this scene needs to definitely be made still. But we need to test it to open it later on. I think we haven't got any chance. Oh, combo broken. I'm just too bad. Yes, they need more decoration. You're absolutely right. But overall, I'm quite happy already. Anna, will you build me the 1000 piece horse? This would be great. Thanks for your help. So is this now everything we needed to do to test the ride? Can we now open it? We tested it. What's the problem? Okay, I have absolutely no clue. So, as my voice is getting a little worse, I think I will soon end the stream, but let's take a closer look at what we built today. So we completely exchanged this ride, which I'm very, very happy with. And I think I will include this whole thing into a building episode on my channel very soon. And yeah, I think when I think of in the middle of December, I will be back with another stream for Jurassic World Evolution 3. And I'm preparing some videos for my channel again. So the Pinnacle Park Tour, which is the final episode of the whole series, which has been running now for 13 months, will end next week. I just recorded everything and I'm in the post-production. So I cannot wait to release this finale. And we are soon starting with a new park series on my channel. I'm currently trying to find, a new kind of cutting style because I wanted to introduce it a little different. So yeah, I will definitely get some hot lemon and with honey now and take my warmest blanket and sit in front of the TV and maybe watch a horror movie or something like this. So yeah, this was tonight's stream in Aquaria Land. I'm super happy for everyone who has joined. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Adrian, for your support. Thank you, Will, and everyone else who has been here watching tonight. I hope you enjoyed, and I cannot wait to, see you in my next stream. So thank you all for your support and have a nice evening and